welcome back to the Land of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, where we left off just doing some shrines and getting the Master Sword, of course. But now we are back here, close to Rito Village, where we're supposed to go. Oh yeah, they really changed this to a newspaper. Guess it's time to collect some wood. No kindling shorts. My alien pine cone mishap taught me that. Gotta do the work and chop down the trees. Oh, welcome. This is the stable. No, it's not. It's a lucky Clover Gazette. I'm sorry, old habits die hard. Harder than stables do, clearly. I just do odd jobs, so if you have business with the Lucky Clover Gazette, please ask somebody inside Lucky Clover Gazette. This place was once a stable, and I was once its owner. But when that terrible cold wave rolled in, it froze up our business along with the rest of Hebra. Which is why the stable is closed and the Lucky Clover Cassette has brought out the old space. I don't have anywhere else to go, so I thought I'd try to help out around here. Not that I'm much good at it, I just learned the terrifying way what happens when you burn a Hylian pine cone. Hylian pine cones have due to the abnormal weather. There's been an explosive increase in Hylian pine cones. They're oily on the inside and burn really well. Too well, in fact. I tossed one onto the fire for kindling in the forest, which had burned whipped a whirlwind. Which in turn sent all of the freshly printed newspaper flying far, far away. If you find the island pike on your own, whatever you do, don't throw it in the fire. The archives are currently closed. Check back later. Johnny well. Hey, Ben. Shh. Tracy, our editors, are getting ready for our big Princess Zelda investigation. You read about our newspaper, right? You can talk to me too. I'm next in charge. Oh, wait a minute. It's you. I gotta say, you did a good job getting out here to find us. It's quite a hike from Lookout Landing when you haven't got wings. But here you are. Was it easy to find the place? Someone walked past by without a second look. After all, it was a stable until Tracy cheated the previous owner out of it. But you don't miss a thing, do you? Not bad at all. I assume you came for the job. You want to work for a newspaper, right? I'll vouch for you with Tracy. Just picture it, traveling the world as a reporter, shining light on the truth. We'll be partners out there. Hey, quiet. Don't you listen, Pen? I told you I was busy, but you keep bothering me. And another thing about this place from the owner after we came to a fair mutual beneficial agreement. Could you stop telling people I cheated them out of it? Sorry, Tracy, but there's a new applicant for a reporter job. I wanted you to know. New applicant? Hang on. You look like... Hey, sorry, Pam, but could you give me and this guy a second here? Alright, how about you give me the whole story, Link? I'm the editor of the Lucky Clover Gazette here, if you couldn't tell, so don't worry. I know everyone involved with this story. Pura asks us for help digging into what's happened to Princess Zelda. Now tell me everything. What exactly brought you here? Interesting. So that's why she asked you to investigate places seriously impacted by the upheaval. Well, coming here was a great call. What I mean is we're getting tips from all over Isle. So many in fact it has been hard to keep up. And among those tips, we've been hearing about someone who looks like the princess appearing in all sorts of places. I was about to sign Pen to change those leads, but he could use a partner. I won't tell Pen who you are. It's better if no one knows you're involved. What do you say? Think you could work with him as we investigate? Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do this for free though, that'd be nice. Wait just a second, I'm going to get you a little incentive from the back. Here we go. Ta-da! The full set of froggy armor. With that on, it's easy to cling to wet surfaces, no slipping. You work with Pentatonics on all these news stories, then I'll give you this armor piece by piece, all yours. Pretty good deal there, Link. Anyway, that's my offer. Ben, you can come back. Starting now, this guy's your partner. Well, if your editor says you're in, then looks like I had you sized up right. Tracy knows how to pick him. Alright, you two, here's what you're going to do. Visit every stable for leads. Ben, you'll add this all up. Stables bring in people, and people bring details. And details are what we need. Now, get me some news. Careful there, partner. You went and scared all the little birds away. You go somewhere out like that, and it won't just be birds you sent flying for hills. It's fine though. I did hear some interesting chirps and warbles from them. I don't want to say this too loud and start a panic, but rumors are spreading of Princess Zelda that she's been riding some mysterious beast. It's said to be a mountain of a beast too, one with huge brutal tusks. My little reporters had never seen something so frightening. Of course, what made it far worse was that it seemed like the princess herself was controlling this terrifying creature. I find it hard to believe a beast like that could really be lurking in Hyrule. But if this terrifying monster exists, then the implications make this a very, very huge story. You know, there were guests at this table talking about some kind of rumor beast. My little bird informants told me that there have been a number of sightings in the subtropical region in the south. If you want to learn more, we should dive beak first into this table and others to see if there's any truth to these rumors. We just need to peck away at this until we figure out if this is an enticing truth or an elaborate fiction.
Yeah.
Welcome to New City. Thank you for supporting the state. Since it's your first time here, we're at the point of. Is this my first time here? You're forward or maybe. Oh, it looks like you've got supplies here looking. If we get to. Yeah. Now then, once again, welcome, Link. Do you want to register orders? How can I help? No, I thought he would maybe give me. Maybe I could talk to him or something like that. Receive rewards.
Hey.
Yeah, that'll be right with you. Okay, and give me my reward.
Ah.
I don't even know Millennia Bad. Not only will you wake up more energized, oh, you'll be able to register one additional order, so we appreciate your patronage.
Oh.
I've been hearing some chirps and waddles from my little bird. They say some regular guests of the stable are late to arrive, very late. The chef here, Gutter, was going to meet with them to learn a new recipe, one that Princess Zelda taught him. My keen appointed instincts say something is wrong here. Collar has been over there waiting for his guest to arrive. He's barely moved this whole time. Let's see. It's unusual for guests to decide not to show up, right? But what if they are unable to? They were coming to share a recipe for Princess Zelda too. That could be a part of this. These trips and wobbles are worth looking into. Something is right. Agus and the rest would have to cross a bridge to get here. What's going on? Oh, I didn't notice you there. Are you a customer? If you're looking for a stable service, head over to the counter. I'm waiting here to greet some guests we were expecting, but it's well past when they said they'd be arriving. I'm really worried. They've also crossed Olin Bridge in the past when they were coming here. I figured if I get an eye on the bridge, I'd get sight of them eventually. The guests are all gourmands. Their leader, a chef named August, has taught me a lot about cooking. They were all excited to visit and I was looking forward to it. They have a recipe from Princess Zelda to share. If Agus and others have tents, then maybe they're taking the trip nice and slow, camping along the way. Still, they haven't shown up yet. I have a bad feeling about this. Well, let's see then. Oh, you need to reach your friend. Why do you always need to reach your friend, huh? Oh, my friend and I got separated. Where is he? He's a long way away from here. I'm probably the only one who just is all walking. Then we have you to help. With this. Like here, under the... Okay, let's try this. Yeah, try letting go. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. We know this. We know that we've done this a lot. Okay, yeah, perfect. Yeah. Okay. Then the food, yeah, and then a bomb flower. Okay, yeah, thank you. Give me those Korok seeds. Oh, help, please, Mr. Tell a recipe as written, don't improvise. We suggested we step monster meat, Oh, I think animal meat, right, maybe? First rule of cooking, also follow the recipe. There's also meat and rice bowl. Combine plain raw meat, highly in rice and rock salt. Okay, hand over the meal. Oh, that smell. Hey, you, can I have the meat and rice bowl? Please, I need to eat it. As I recognize it later, the recipe Pizzella shared with us. You tell me and I hurry up and take a bite of this. Oh, thank you for helping us. We are not doing well at all. Princess Zelda taught us how to cook the dish quite some time ago. We ran into her once during our travels. She was full of kindness towards us despite our group being a little wrecked on the road. But I do remember now that she said we needed to follow the recipe exactly. Which provided it wasn't to substitute monster parts in place of real meat.
Ah.
That was me, I'm sorry. I was just curious what it would taste like. I thought maybe a recipe would work well with monster parts.
Ah.
The road to gourmet greatness is literally stuff you wouldn't think is tasty. You gotta expand your
Oh.
palate. Now's not the time to sit and figure out best practices for future dietary exploits. We've got to go to River Stable. We're so late, I'm sure Goddard has been worrying about us.
Ah.
Really are grateful for your help. Let me say again on behalf of everyone, thank you. You didn't even know us, but you used our valuable ingredients to save us from ourselves. Here, please take this. And this. And finally, okay. We like cooking with the very best raw meat when we have it. You can use all that to cook yourself on meat and rice bowls sometime. Anyway, we'd better get ready and head to Riverside Stable since we plan to be there well before
Ah.
now. I have to get going. Hopefully, we're into you in the future, into each other in the future. Well, if it isn't my partner.
Aye. Oh.
Any luck finding those missing tablets yet? I just started to scout for them from the sky when I saw you down here. You chased down any leads at all?
Oh.
What, they were right here, took easy to even move, and you helped them to get back on their feet. Interesting, so the chirps and warbles were really onto something. I'm impressed that Mrs. Zelda vast knowledge includes things I wouldn't exactly expect, like recipes for dishes. Oh, that's right, this was your first job once. That partner you did quite well to get such results your first time out. Why, I'm feeling a little proud myself. He's a start to the old N.S.G.
Yuck.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. As you take on more stories, your base pay will obviously increase, and there are bonuses, of course. Keep up the good work. A recipe from Princess Zelda, perfect getting folks into fighting shape. Ah, the article almost writes itself,
Zappo.
almost. So long. Okay. Okay, and...
Ah.
Hey partner, how are you doing? Actually, let's just get to it. You're always on
Oh.
an even kneel. I got a very interesting lead about our missing princess. We could have a pretty huge story. You sent it one night a while back, and I'm not sure how far Princess Zelda borrowed the stable's farm tools. That's a bit unusual. What a princess needs farm tools, but the story has another odd twist. She promised to return them and didn't. Now this all might seem trivial. She's a busy princess after all. Still, these are strange times, so I got to thinking. Only weapons decay during the fever. Maybe the princess was in desperate need for tools. Wait, Ben, hold on. You're gone ahead of yourself.
Tuko.
We need to get the facts. When, what, where, who. Let's start at the beginning. I heard that a man named Israel lent her the tools. He's right around here. Watches over the stables raft, I heard. Let's get to work, partner. Sorry, I'm a little busy right now. You saw the princess? Oh, I was wondering when you guys would show up. You work with pen for the newspaper,
Ah.
right? I didn't want this to get out because I don't want people to think I'm saying bad things about Princess Ella, but she borrowed the stable's farm tools and hasn't given them back.
Ah.
That was a long time ago, but I do remember she said she needed them for something at Florid Sandbar. It's around the river bend and then a good distance after that.
Ah.
I'd take the raft there myself, but after all that stuff fell from the sky, I'm having a hard time getting down the river, so you might say I'm in blind.
Ah.
So I know we could clear up this mess if someone could take me down the river to Fort on the raft. To take
Ah.
you. I can take you.
Ah.
What do you mean that fella? You can take me to
Oh.
thanks, can't tell you how much I appreciate your offering to do. Don't forget to cut the rope when you're ready to launch. Put it in the front. And the battery will just be empty. Just at the moment where we get here. And we're here.
Oh.
Whoa, we made it!
Ah.
You did a great job getting us here. Where'd you learn how to handle a raft like that? I thought it'd be rough run, but it all turned out fine.
Ah.
Up the sky, there's something. Someone coming at us. If you finally caught up with you two, I was flying around this whole area, partner, trying to find our facts when I saw you on this raft. I figured you'd chase down our story, so I flew right on down to help. But where are we?
Huh?
Hey! What do you think you're doing just barging in here? This place is for flowers and plants, all of them precious. You better watch. I remember this woman from the previous game. It was the first side quest I did in that game, or a shrine quest. I think it was a shrine quest. You'd better watch out. You'll rue the day you trample on any of them.
Oh.
Well, who is this? Ever met her before, partner?
Ah.
Sorry, ma'am, you're just looking for some farm tools that I lent to Princess Zelda a ways back. I promise we won't pick any flowers.
Ah.
Picking them, I'm more worried about you kicking them. Wait a minute, farm tools? Did you say something about farm tools?
Ah.
That's right, some farm tools from a stable. I want them back. Oh well, that's my fault. I have them. This area is home to Princess Zelda's plant sanctuary. She asked me to take care of this special place with her. She loved these plants and spent a lot of time here making sure the garden beds were happy homes for them. We meant to return the tools after we finished our work here, but the things as well they say she went missing.
Ah.
And all our artwork was ruined when all those darn runes crashed down. It's been really awful. I've been working so hard since then to try to make them all nice again.
Ah.
Really, that's what happened? Now I think about it, I didn't tell the princess how soon I needed our stable's tools back.
Oh.
As long as they are in good condition, it's no problem. I'll just go ahead and take them with me if you're done. Now I feel guilty for some reason, didn't mean to make you hurry it up. All this was about a sanctuary for plants and flowers, huh? Sounds just like our princess to find time to work on a garden alongside folks while restoring Hyrule. I've tried to make these garden beds as perfect as they were before. It's just so hard on my own. If only someone would help.
Ah.
Sure, glad to help. Keep the tools a little longer, and here's a tip. Don't overwork the soil. And also, nope, that's all I got. What's with the face? You said you'll help, I accept your offer.
Ah.
What? I didn't say that. Well, close enough. So, what if you don't say what you really think? I won't hold that against you. Now, how about you go work that soil like you said? I'll go tend to the flowers. We'll have this whole garden back in beautiful shape by the time the princess returns. It will be the pride of Hyrule. Oh, and then here's a tip from me. Put your back into it.
Ah.
No, I can't talk my way out of this one. And she'd probably wreck the tools if she used them wrong. Okay, fine. Seems like I'm up the creek without a paddle. He wrote down it. Either way, I'll help.
Oh.
You can go, I'll stay here. What else have I got to do, right? Well, seems like we got the sex we wanted, and there's two worked it all out, I guess. I can't wait to write this up or read the love glimpses into the princess' life. Here she was, helping to create a garden. Except the story is an issue of the paper soon, it will be a real headline. We've worked together to chase two of the stories relating to Princess Zelda. Go on and add this to your N.S.G partner. And there's also this, it's from the Lucky Clover Gazette fabric. Tough fabric bearing a Lucky Clover Gazette design. It looks like it could be used to make a paraglider. So it enables dice up in the clue that started up new services. It has something to do with fabrics. I know. I'm basically giving you an extra job by handling over this fabric, but still. The point is that by accepting and making use of it, you can show that you're officially part of the Lucky Clover Gazette. It would be nice if Tracy handled things a bit more simply though. Anyway, that's all done. It's always great working with your partner. I'm off to report back to Tracy. See you around, partner. So long. Okay, that's two of those things done. One more time, please. I hope that we're safe.
Ah.
Your story is really something. Mind going through it again? Just to make sure I have all the details right.
Oh.
Sure, no problem. Me be taking care of every rare animal for Princess Zelda, a golden horse. But the poor thing ran away from our stable. Princess Zelda's horse vanishing like that is a pretty big story. But tell me again, why'd that horse run off?
Oh.
That's the troubling part, isn't it? When it happened, I'd finished tending to the horses and was taking a bit of a rest in the stable. Then a gentle creature began making terrible sounds, neighing and bucking around so hard it shook the stable. So you went outside to see what was wrong, didn't you? Yes, exactly, and there she was, Princess Zelda, after all this time. She was right in front of our stable. But then the princess came closer and the golden horse thrashed harder. Then that animal broke free and bolted away like nothing I've ever seen before. I couldn't help staring at that crazy creature, and when I looked back at the princess, she was just gone. It happened so fast. She lost sight of the horse, and then Princess Zelda vanished on the spot. It's all strange from start to finish. My little sources tipped me up about this, but I have to say I thought it was going to turn out to be nothing much.
Oh.
Hey partner, you're here. I should have known it was you there. Just look at you, tiptoeing up like this and getting your ear in. You've got the makings of a real reporter.
Ah.
Oh, and there's someone else from the newspaper?
Oh.
That's right, new partner, plenty of gusto, a lot of promise. Would it be alright if he listens in now? Please tell us anything else. You can remember anything at all? The part that really bothers me is the poor animal acting that way. That horse truly loved the princess. She rescued it and protected it. She doted on it. But the horse was terrified, and for the life of me, I can't understand why.
Eh?
Princess Zelda is no far wide for her compassion. I can't imagine our princess being terrifying at all.
Hmm?
Hold on, I think I did catch the briefest glimpse on the princess' face. I thought I couldn't have seen that right, but she had such a cold expression. She's been full of warmth when she's been here before. Maybe the princess was furious that I let the horse get away.
Oh.
I really should find that animal and bring it back here for her. But it would then gallop north and never look back. I'd go in search of that steed, but with the huge monster that's flying around up north, it's far too dangerous for me. The best I can do is just keep the horse come here in the stable night. Just the horse home here in the stable nice and clean, just in case it returns. I just hope someone finds that sweet creature and brings it back here safely. Okay, stay calm, stay calm, stay calm. Okay. Okay. Hey. Oh, look, sent me back home. No doubt about it, it's Princess Zelda's teeth for certain.
Oh.
I've been worried sick, but now you found it.
Eh?
No, when did you? Oh, never mind. So, partner, when you show up and say the day in the middle of my reporting work here, well, it kind of throws me off my saddle, you know what I'm saying? Oh, just giving you a hard time. Besides, those good deeds of yours just feather my reputation. You make me proud. But is it just me, or has the misplaced pony there gotten kind of attached to you?
Ma.
I know this horse well, and I do believe you're right. Really, you'd be doing me a favor if you kept this gentle creature. Princess Zelda asked me to find someone who would take care of it. And in your travels around Ohio, perhaps you'll even have a chance to reunite this horse with the princess. If that's the case, partner, then how could you say not to keeping it? Do it as a favor for the horse at least.
Huh?
Wait, I want you to have this too. Royal Brittle.
Aye.
Also, please take this. Royal Saddle.
Ah.
These are brittle and saddle led by my Princess Zelda. The linen ones are accustomed to those, so feel free to use them. Also, take this with you.
Oh.
I thought of using this energizing elixir if I had to help calm the horse after it bottled up off, but I don't need that anymore, so I'll give it to you.
Ah.
You might still be a rookie, but you're every bit as good of a reporter as I thought you'd be. Thanks to you, I'll have the full story when I write my article. We've worked together to chase 3 of the stories related to Princess Zelda. You know, I don't think anyone would take you for a rookie with how hard you're working these investigations. I'm sure it is appreciates your efforts. Go on and add this to your N.S.G partner.
Oh.
Oops, I almost forgot, partner. Teresa has been really blessed with you and asked me to give you a bonus. Here you go. Alright, I'm off to the office to write this whole piece for the paper. Take care, partner. Let's work together again soon. So long. Okay, well, this is my horse now, I guess. He's coming such a bad weather. Welcome you, featured Soda. Thank you for supporting. 1 point. Yeah. Okay. No, once again, also physical overall. Acquainted already meant to register it. Yes, okay, let's register it. Ooh, you sure you want to register it? Yes. Who are it? The free? Yes. Thanks. And 1 point. And then I move on the registration, but first, please add the name of your horse. How should we call it? Let's call it Gulls. Gulls. Its name is Gulls. Gulls. Okay, yeah, everyone. Okay, yeah, okay, it's Gulls. Yes, Gulls.
Oh.
Name registered. You wanted to take you on board. Board the horse up. Anything to say? I like that I was just going on you bringing along. Okay, that you looks like a partner. Let's see, right around now he should be canvassing Woodland Stable. Stable in the Elderly enough to the northeast is good to shop if you're on your way to Goron City. When a great ferry showed up there, that was all anyone talked about, at least. Okay, yeah. I know. Froggy armor. Okay. Yeah, let's continue on. The bridge is busted. Let me guess, you have business in Nita Village as well. All sorry to disappoint you, but the bridge is down. There's no way across. There's a newspaper and an article about the Rito food, so the supply teams have started to arrive, which is great. But with no bridge, there's no way to transport the goods to the Rito. I'm at wit's end here. And since the sun is refusing to show, its face, it's cold. I might throw another island panko on the fire. Those things burn hot. Last time I stoked in the fire with one, it caused a gust of wind that made my bags all frizzy. Recently, that guy Golly tossed one onto the fire next to some newspapers. The papers they got caught up in the gust of wind and flew all the way to reach the village. That's no way to treat the written words. You're just saying to me what I need to do. Okay, I don't know if I get across with this. Yeah, Rito Village. Thank you for the chest, Rito. But how are you guys doing here? You still alive? Hey, how is it going, mister? We're out to practice our song. It's called the Song of the Stormwind Arc. We're all going to sing it together to save our village from the upheaval. Are you gonna listen to our song, mister? Let's hear it. Yay, we love an audience, so we'll give it our best for you. Everyone ready? A one, and a two, and... Once a god fell from heaven, stilling the okay. The heavens grew lifeless just as air bloated. With the world in evil, we pledge to help the lords. A line of ships soaring built us a passage skyward. The god ascended to heaven, leaving behind an ark. Its winds brought us new life thanks to his great divine spark. Okay. You know, this song is about the ark that saved the village a long, long time ago. Something bad happened then, just like it's happening now. Hey, the Stormwind arc. Is it really real? I'd be so happy if it was. It definitely is. Papa told me it's always watching over us high in the sky. We could sure use its help with this awful blizzard. Most of the adults aren't around here anymore because of the weird weather. Well, if we don't have the ark and we don't have the adults, it's up to us kids to take care of the village. Practice is over for today, Jenny. You're in charge of food, and Molly will need you to make arrows. We've all got jobs to do, so let's do them. Yeah, kids power. Oh no, I did it again. The beds are too soft and inviting. Eva, customers who's sleeping. I was sleeping, not me. Welcome to the Swallows Roasting. Don't have any other guests at the moment, so rest easy and rest well. Regular beds, silky soft. No. Okay, come again when you want to use one of our comfy beds. Yeah, I'll use them. Full tummies make for happy Rito. That's why I like learning new meals out of the recipe book. I saw one in there that I know everyone would love. A fish pie made with staminoko bass. Doesn't that sound yummy? Problem is I can't leave the village to catch a staminoko bass, thanks to this dumb blizzard. I have everything else: the benta wheat, goat butter, rock salt. But I'm gonna make a fish pie. I need the fish. I need staminoko bass. Gently, some cooking. Sniff, sniff, I know that smell. You have stamina bands, don't you, mister? Is that for me? It sure is. Really, thanks. Now I can cook something that will make the whole village feel better. Okay, mister, hold out your hands. Biting slimmered food. You can eat this to boost your strength in cold places, like up in the Abra Mountains. It won't fill your belly, but if you're roaming outside the village, I'm sure you'll find it useful. You know, cooking with ice fruit is pretty easy. You should try it whenever you need a boost. I love learning how to cook. I'm gonna cook stuff that's so tasty it makes everyone in the whole village smile. Hooray, customers! Welcome to the Slippery Falcon General Store. Thanks for stopping by in spite of the weather. So, what can I do for you? What is this place? This is a shop where you can buy cooking ingredients, plus all sorts of other stuff. Although we haven't gotten much business since the blizzard took out the bridge. Hey mister, have you seen the building with the big horse on top of it across the bridge? The people there make these kind of thin books called newspapers. They used to be our best customers, but I haven't heard from them in a while. Okay, is that all or did you want something else? No, I don't need. Sorry, our shelves are kinda empty. It's because of heavy snowstorms. If you need new food like fish and mushrooms, you could try poking around in caves outside of town. There's a bunch of caves all along the road to the east and even more of them in the Hebra Mountains. Hi, thanks for coming in, even though it's snowing so hard. It's cold in the village, but it's even colder on the top of the mountain. You'll freeze solid at the peak if you don't find a way to keep warm. Lucky for you, we'll sell warm clothes. What brings you to the shop today? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you pay a lot for ores. Yeah, I forgot. I need to sell, ores. Yes. I'll just always sell, the ores. Let me buy this hat piece. It will freeze them solid. How about this one? Oh, you need something, mister? Because I'm actually kinda busy. My papa told me you can use ice fruit to freeze monsters solid, which gave me an amazing idea for an adventure. My problem is I can't go out to pick fruit right now with the blizzard and all. It's not fair. This is the best invention I've come up with in so long, but without ice fruit I can't make it. Molly the Fletcher's quests. Mister, I felt a cold breeze coming from your pouch. Mister, what's that you've got? That's the ice fruit I wanted, isn't that? Well, looks like you've also got some cold jelly-like stuff. Is that white chuchu jelly from one of the monsters that will freeze you solid if you touch them? It's not exactly what I had in mind, but I bet I can use that to make my big invention. May I have one of either the ice fruit or the white chuchu jelly? Yeah, I'll take the ice fruit. Yeah, now I can finally make my invention. When I attach it to the tip of an arrow of my arrows that can freeze monsters from this array. Something that's so smart. I scare myself a little. I wonder what would happen with other materials. You could make arrows with all sorts of effects. Well, listen to me. With every breath, I spew out brilliance. But I should probably stop talking before I give away all my best ideas. Anyway, here's a thank you present. You know the reason I like making arrows? It's my papa. He creates the strongest bows around. I wanted to make arrows that go perfectly with his bows. All I have to do is keep working hard, getting my name out there, and one day I'll be a world famous arrow maker, one my papa can be proud of. Right. Oh, those are mine, Miss. Hold on. Is you promise that you don't have enough wood and arrows? It's important to help each other in times of need. That's why my papa says so. If you want them, they're yours. Well, now I feel sad of stealing them. Okay.
That's not fair at all! You know I can handle it! Checking out that huge cloud wouldn't be hard. I could even do it alone. If we don't do anything, the village... Huh? Huh? Is that you? It is you! Link!
Tell them, young Rito warrior, why don't I remember you though? I need to use my brain. Bro of the Wild story, come on. Yeah, I know you, but the kid. Link, they told me you were missing. It's good to see you doing well. New Rito Elder, where did the old one go? It's very nice to see you again. Do you remember my son Toon? He's grown taller though, perhaps not yet grown up. Well, maybe I would if you didn't treat me like a hatchling all the time. As long as you still think you can take on the world by yourself, you'll always be my little chick. What, you think I can't? I'm already fully fledged, you know. You'll change your tune when I ace today's scouting trip. Y'all can't keep wasting your time treating the Song of the Stormwind arc like it's real, but not me. Listen, you. Unbelievable. Tula wants me to let him go find what's causing the blizzard, and he's having trouble hearing no. He mentioned a song. It's an old folk song here at the village. Long, long ago, when we faced a different sort of upheaval, the village was saved thanks to a great flying ship. Or so claims the song that has been passed down through generations. It's a song for children, mind you. Few adults still parrot it as if it were true. Still, every now and then you get reports among the Rito of a flying ship. Combine that with the blizzard caused by this upheaval and it seems less far-fetched. Even the Song of the Stormwind arc is just a tune, so I suspect that there's something lurking high in the sky. But the air is so turbulent now that no Rito can fly close enough to look into it. That is why I say we need to make careful preparations to find the truth. But Toon, he thinks we cling to that song out of cowardice. But these are Rito manners. You came for some purpose, yes? What? This is terrible news, and then not even Hyrule Castle is safe. If Princess Zelda disappeared and the same phenomena around the world are related somehow, we would ordinarily love to contribute to your search, but this abnormal blizzard shows no sign of stopping and food has grown scarce. Yeah, everyone I could spare is already out researching the blizzard or scavenging for food. My husband hasn't been able to leave the village much since becoming the village elder. I wish there was something I could do. Ah, but maybe I'm not the one you want. You should try asking Hart. My friend Hart has many sorts of information, so he might already have a lead about Princess Zelda. You see the two bonfires out that way? He's in the lodge near there, if you'd like to try visiting him. Tune or free to village. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.